वैष्णव जन तो तेनिय गहिय जय भीड़ पर आए आनी रे पर दुखे उपकार करे कोई मन अभिमान न आनी रे वैष्णव जन तो it's mean the people of the Vaishnava who are really know the pain of the others are only called as the Vaishnavas. Vaishnavas, which means that Indians. Stop. Namaskaram to everyone. In this video, let us discuss about the 20th numbered lesson in class 7th, devotion paths to divine. Bhakti Mariyu Tanvayatvam. In India, as well in the world, many philosophers were explained the way of the life. Actually, the meaning of the philosophy is the way, ultimate way of the life. And major influential philosophers were born in India. And regarding the philosophers, few philosophers' names were given in the class 7 textbook. They proposed some doctrines, which doctrines were called Siddhantas in Indian languages. And regarding them, we will discuss in detail. Before going to know about them, one of the famous poet from the Gujarati language, he was well-known person, reputed person, and he is Narsi Mehta. In his Abhanga, he treated that one of the poems of him, the original actual Vaishnava means who is the actual Vaishnava. This song was very many times as used to be listened by Mahatma Gandhi ji also. That is stop it. Now we will discuss about an influential philosopher in India who was born in 8th century in the Kerala state, particularly in the Kaladi named village. He was called as the Shankara Acharya. Finally, firstly, we know that what is the difference between a teacher and a guru and a acharya. A teacher is a person who will teach something to the others, and a guru is a person who will understand that what to teach to the needy persons is a guru. And acharya is a person, before going to teach something to the people, he will follow the guidelines which he wanted to teach to the other peoples is called as an acharya. And India is a birthplace. It given maximum acharyas to the world. It means that if they want to teach something, firstly they used to implement in their life. That type of persons were, the famous person is Shankara Acharya. He was born in Kaladi named village in Kerala state, and now Hinduism is rejuvenating through the mathas, which 4 mathas were originally founded by him. Shrungeri Matha in South India, Puri Jagannatha Matha in Odisha, and Dwaraka Matha at Gujarat, and Badrinath Matha, Kedarnath Matha in the North India. These 4 mathas are being developing and being rejuvenating the Hindu religion, which mathas were developed in the 8th century only. Without using any vehicles, on his foot only, he travelled throughout the India and tried to remove the blind hopes, superstitions in the mindset of the common people of Hindu religion in India. Let us know about his philosophy. He was born, I said that he was born in the Kerala, and he advocated Advaita doctrine, Advaita Siddhanta. Advaita means Dvaitam iti nasti iti Advaita. I will come to Indian Sanskrit language. Dvaitaha iti nasti iti Advaita. Dvaitamu means do. Advaitamu means do nahi hai. Advaita means of the oneness of the individual soul and supreme God. It means simply soul is different and God is different. This is an ideology up to now in all religions. Soul is one, God is one. But Advaita Siddhanta says that these two are not different, these two are the single things. There is no differentiation between soul and God. Even it may be in Christian religion, it may be in the Hindu religion. There is no differentiation between a soul and a God or goddesses. When these both are going to merge, that is only called as Advaita. Dvaitam Nasti Iti is called Dvaitam Nasti Iti. Advaita Siddhanta was proposed by Shankaracharya, and he thought that Brahman means the supreme God, the only and ultimate reality, and formless and without any attributions. So actually, when we have a gada in hand, then we can call him as a Hanuman. When there is an arrow in the hands, then we can call him as a Rama. When there is a flute in the hands, then we can attribute his name as a Krishna. But actual God will not be in the shape, according to the Ramanujacharya, Shankaracharya. Formless and without any attribution is only called as a ultimate and supreme God. And he preached and proposed that renunciation of the world. Renunciation means to leave this world. Don't care about this world. If you want to get attain salvation means moksha. If you want to get attained salvation, renunciate of the world and adoption of the path of the knowledge. To get salvation, you need to get perfect knowledge on the God or goddesses and understand the true nature of the Brahman is only the way to get salvation. अगर हमको मोक्ष की प्राप्ति होना चाहिए तो इस दुनिया के सारे बंधनों को छोड़ना चाहिए और ज्ञान को पाना चाहिए. ज्ञान को पाते हुए ही भगवान तक मोक्ष को पा सकते हैं. दिस इज अ सिंपल आइडियोलॉजी ऑफ द शंकराचार्य. One more famous personality from the same South India is Ramanujacharya. He belongs to 11th century, who was born in the South India, and he mostly influenced by the Alvars. Alvars mean the ardent believers within the Vishnu are called Alvars. The ardent believers of the Shiva are called Nayanars. Actually, there were many fightings used to be happened between Alvars and Nayanars, and he was completely in the believer of Alvars, and he proposed the ideology of the Visishta Advaita Siddhanta, which is some additions to the Advaita Siddhanta, which Advaita Siddhanta was proposed by the Shankaracharya, but Ramanujacharya proposed Visishta Advaita Siddhanta. According to Visishta Advaita Siddhanta, the best means of attaining salvation was through intense devotion within the Vishnu. And we all know that there are 10 avatars of Vishnu, and intense devotion towards to Vishnu is only the way to get the salvation, according to Ramanujacharya. And he was invited many people who belongs to untouchables also into the entry of temples. So he was not the person who was completely believed in the untouchable system, but he tried to eradicate the untouchable system, and he believed completely in the attaining of salvation by intense devotion on only the Vishnu. But his Shankaracharya explanation was different, that to attain salvation, he explained about in the way to get perfect knowledge and to mix your soul within the God soul. That is only the way to gain or attain the salvation. Both ways are different. Try to understand the both ways. The both doctrines are different. Shankaracharya doctrine was Advaita Siddhanta. Ramanujacharya doctrine was Visishta Advaita Siddhanta. And coming to one more famous personality, which philosopher was born in the Karnataka state, and we can't find any single person in the Karnataka state without knowing the name of Basavanna or Basaveshwarudu, who was proposed the Veerashaiva religion, new religion, who was born in 12th century, and his company, he got new ideologies along with the support of Allama Prabhu and Akka Mahadevi, and these all were represented the ideas about the caste and the treatment of women, arguing strongly for the equality of all human beings. So, like Ramanujacharya, like Shankaracharya, Basavanna or Basaveshwarudu also preached a new way. The way is called as Veerashaivism. Still also many people in Karnataka state as well Telugu, Tamil Nadu, Andhra states also completely believing this Basaveshwara Lingayat or Veerashaivism, and they are completely believed in that oneness of God. All people should be treated equally. There should be not untouchability, and women also should be get equal treatment along with the men. Now we will discuss more things about the saints. Saint means sannyasi. Sannyasi means సర్వం తెలిసినటువంటి వాడిని ఏమంటారు అంటే సన్యాసి. అన్ఫార్చునేట్లీ వీఆర్ యూజింగ్ దిస్ సన్యాసి నేమ్ టు ద యాజ్ అ వర్డ్ ఆఫ్ స్కోల్డింగ్ వర్డ్, బట్ సన్యాసి మీన్స్ సర్వజ్ఞి. The saints of Maharashtra from 13th century to 17th century, many poets were born in the Maharashtra state. They used the simple colloquial language of Maratha or Maharashtra. They are Jnaneshwar, Namdev, Ekanath and Tukaram, and a few more persons from the untouchable communities also. They are Sakkubai and the family persons from the Chokamela were untouchable candidates on those days. They completely believed in the god of Vithala. Vithala, it's mean the another shape of Vishnu. Another shape of Vishnu. Just here we discussed about Dashavataras of Vishnu. Among the Dashavataras, Vithala also is one of the Dashavatara. A famous temple also developed near the Maharashtra. The temple name is Pandaripuramu. And these all were rejected. All the forms of the ritualism, outward display of piety and social differences based on the birth. Up to now, the social vernacular system has given major importance for vernacular system, in which vernacular Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Shudras were divided. This type of vernacular system has completely rejected by these poets. And among these poets, one of the famous poets, just we discussed that Narsi Mahata also wrote many songs. Among the many songs, Vaishnava mean the person who is completely believer in the pain of the other is only called as the Vaishnava. This is the simple information regarding the saints of the Maharashtra.